Welcome back, everybody. The Brick Studs here with another Lego review. I know I said welcome back. You always hate when I say welcome back.
I've given up on it.
Today is another review. But we are reviewing the Lego Star Wars TIE Fighter set 75-300.
I feel like we should have reviewed this a long time ago.
Probably. I mean, because we did the X-Wing.
Yeah, and I completely forgot that there was a TIE Fighter that goes along with it.
And yeah, we're kind of a little behind on this, so we thought we'd actually, review it.
We've had this for a while.
This has 432 pieces, and again, where we state the box is kind of small compared to most sets. It's because it's probably a smaller TIE Fighter.
It looks
like the X-Wing.
From the box, it looks like a much smaller TIE Fighter. I mean, on the front, you got a nice little explosion. The people are outside in space, but also inside. So
it's part of the. You can play in the Sagwa. Play in the Star Wars, the Skywalker saga, not Sagwa.
Which is never going to release. I don't know the release date for that.
I don't know if it says you can play it in it. So it's going to be in there. Is that all it is? Like, there's no
it's
code
just like the X-Wing. It's going to be the box. You can play this box like this. Yeah, in the Star Wars saga.
But that's really it. Instead of just rambling on, we'll start building it and review it. And now this box, though, before I open this thing, is the tab one, which we said we hate before. Tabs are lame and they suck.
I'm gonna look to see if there's a no tab option.
So let's crack this bad boy open.
Let's do it.
We'll see in a few. I shall open the box. Ah, this box is so scary to open because I hate these boxes. Lego. One of these Legos gonna come down to our door and beat us with baseball bats. And then we're like, make fun of our boxes one more time and see what happens. And then we'll be like, okay, we're sorry, we love your boxes. Your boxes are so good. Alright, so we got 3 poly bags, which I was expecting a little more than 3, but I say that it should take me about 30-45 minutes to build. Come slow. Now that we're back, and after I've done built it.
My goodness, what is wrong with
After I finished building this Lego set, it took about 45 minutes, by the way.
Which is a really long time for 3 bags.
I don't know how.
I saw it like 2 big bags and 1 small bag. So realistically, just 2 bags.
I'm pretty fast builder. I don't know why I'm just so slow.
You're really not.
Yeah, well,
you're really not.
Next time, I'm gonna get it down. Okay. So before we talk about the ship though itself, let's talk about the minifig. So let's just fly the ship out of frame for a second.
With no pilot.
No pilot.
It's still completely in frame.
Oh, well, it's out of frame.
Just hide it.
Close your eyes.
Yes.
So the minifigs came with 3 minifigs. Came with a stormtrooper, which this stormtrooper's kind of really detailed. I mean, I know the other ones are detailed, but based on the first ones to this one looks like really detailed. I mean,
the other one looks like the original one looks like he's wearing like a line of mascara for a mouth.
Yeah.
This one you can. He
kind of looks like the one off of the Mandalorian series. I don't know why he just has that face.
Right.
Kind of looks like a little different. You got the TIE Fighter pilot, which he's very detailed, like his paint and stuff. But like you said, his helmet kind of doesn't cover his whole head.
Right. I kind of like the original TIE Fighter helmets. just covering the whole head. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some kind of like, you know, cloth or something that goes behind the helmet. But just when you flip him around and you see the back of his head like that.
maybe that's how they were in the movie. I don't think so. I don't think so. But maybe they could have like painted like a black.
Maybe they ran out of plastic when they were printing the helmet.
Maybe, or I don't know. Maybe they messed up. Who knows? But that's, you know, I didn't like. I mean, other than that, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then you got NIL8. He is like one of those basically Imperial
protocol droids. He does mean things for the Empire.
He's really detailed too, with all the wires that he's got there, different colored wires.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. I mean, that's a cool guy. He's looks like a bug, you know, from the movies.
It'd be nice if he had some characteristics, some paint on the eyes, because the eyes are kind of just there. And you can see them, but you really have to look for them. And a lot of the eyes have like wire mesh, almost like fly eyes, bug eyes and stuff like that, especially because he's got the bug face. It'd be kind of cool if the eyes were silver at least, just to give some profoundness to the face.
Alright, so now the ship.
You ready for it?
You ready for the ship?
I'm ready for the ship.
This ship, when I built it,
in 45 minutes.
In 45 minutes, I liked it because this ship is, again, it's small, it's compact, it's like a mock building set. Like, you can do more mocks and stuff. The other TIE fighters are massive.
Yes,
They're
the last
huge.
iteration was huge.
These ones, I mean, like the playability with this thing, you could do the easy storage.
And it's reasonably priced versus the other one.
This was only $40. This is $39.99 in US dollars. That's pretty good for a TIE fighter with 3 minifigs. I mean, the other ones are massive with more pieces, but
they could have put a stand like the original one had.
But like
that was a cool touch in the first one.
The other ones, they're so like, how do you play with those massive ones?
I know they're huge, they're heavy.
As a kid, the more collective, like this is like I like the smaller sets. Like I know that they could have built.
This does a great job of doing both, giving you the feel of a TIE fighter, not something super small like the 4+ set where it's just a couple of little pieces on the wings. It does a great job of giving you both that plus the playability if you're younger and you want to play with the set.
Now the one thing though I don't like about these sets though, and I gotta admit, is the flick fire missiles. I like how you can flick fire them. They're not flick fire, but they're like that whole little push up.
Fire, yep.
So that one's lost again. And it comes with a spare one in case you lose it. It went underneath the little thing.
Why don't we lose them?
But how it sticks out in the back. So like when you're playing with this big old green beam of light. Now I know why it's like that
you
because
shouldn't see that.
Well, where are you gonna put unless you like covered it right there? If you covered it, kind of weird. I get why it's a smaller set; it's hard to do. That's why they did it, and that's just me being picky. But
always picky.
I just don't like that on it. But other than that, like if you were to flick both the missiles, I mean now it looks really sweet. You know?
Although it does, I mean it is really nice with the. You got the exterior here, the wing pieces here, all the nice detail they have here, the little side, the little connectors where it all goes in. How everything is latched, the little paneling latched all inside the outside.
Oh, I mean it was great.
And it seems very sturdy.
It does. You could like throw this. I could throw this at you, Phoenix. He shook his head no. Now I do like this too, right? Other ones, yeah, like some of the TIE fighters, I forget which ones, but like you like pull off the roof or whatever. Boom, goes down. So like if you had like a little ladder thing, again for mock building, he could be climbing into the cockpit like on the side.
Well, I think that there's an accuracy to it. I think in Rebels, when they get out, the glass comes down, if I remember correctly.
Which is awesome.
And at least one of them, the glass came down.
And a lot of the TIE fighters, like the old ones, they raise up, or you pull it off. This one, like look how cool it is. Like it comes down, then you got people like climb the ladders and.
Although the cockpit has much to be desired, especially because the outside is supposed to be engines, and then you have those same little red lights on the inside. So they're like right in his face.
He's on lights.
Yeah, that's kind of
bleeping his face.
Yeah, he just has 4 lights bleeping in his face for no reason at all, and there's really no way to control it. At least in the originals, you had more of like a console with like a little X-wing, a little painted X-wing looking in the crosshairs. There's nothing.
Which, by the way, they still could have done.
They could have.
They probably could have put something inside there, like right there, to connect that, and just been like a screen.
Mm-hmm.
That'd have been kind of cool if they did that, but they didn't do that, unfortunately.
So he's just sitting there flying it with his mind.
I've never put him inside the ship. I kind of want to see how he fits inside the ship. I've never put him inside, so let's put him inside. Oh, he fits perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. I mean, that's cool.
And looking at that, there's probably room for a console.
And, well, probably. There's no leaking parts, though. Like, remember all the other ships? How they have, like, a hole they get sucked out in space? There's nothing leaking. It's all been built, covered, and so now he won't get sucked out in space.
Good job.
That's a great job, Lego. Good job.
You're starting to get
box. Also, I want to say one other thing that I mean, this Lego was cool. I'm a huge person that likes smooth on Legos and like make it look great. I don't like these pieces that are sticking out.
Yeah.
They could have put some kind of vent, or I get that it's hard to do with that, but still vent it, make it smooth, so you know, kind of or vent those, vent. Put vents, and I actually might go ahead and just do it myself. Get some like dark gray, maybe even light gray vents, and just put them on there because
she told you, super picky.
It would look really cool being all smooth. I just gotta say that.
It would look a little bit more flush.
Now that we're back to review this Lego set, I'm just kidding. Obviously, we did that already.
I was gonna say, what's going on?
We are now, I mean, there's not really much to talk about this Lego. We can ramble on and on and on about this Lego, other than the fact that it is a cool TIE Fighter.
Yeah, overall, this one impresses me. The other ones are cool. I still have a lot wrong with the other sets that we've reviewed so far. This one, though, the only thing I don't like about it is the console, but that's still minimal. This is a great Lego set.
And if you're looking for, like, is that more kid-friendly Lego? This is a more kid-friendly Lego, even if you're a mod. We keep saying
it's not super cheap, and it's not super expensive. It's more, you know, middle.
Yeah, $40.
Priced.
That's pretty good. You can build, get like a whole little army of them for under like $250. I shouldn't say a whole army. That's like 4.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still cool. Like a little squadron of TIE Fighters for that much. I mean, the other ones were $50 and sometimes maybe $60. You know.
Yeah, even more. Some of them were really expensive.
Pretty good for that price. But I know we keep reiterating. I said it right this time.
There you go.
Reiterating.
Hooked on phonics.
That mock building. This is great for mock builders. Great set.
And we'd like to see mock builds.
Because we don't know how to mock build. I mean, if I tried to build this TIE Fighter like with the pieces I had now,
I wouldn't be able to do it.
It would come out like a complete square. It'd be like a square here and squares on the side.
He'd be like, it'd be like this for me. He's just in caps in a bubble. That's what it would be.
My guy would just be sitting on top of a little like stud right here. Find that. I mean, that's how I'd do it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Before we end it, we just want to just keep reiterating. That's the word of the day, is reiterating. I can actually
He learned a new word. He's gonna be using that pretty regularly.
The R2D2 that is still in the giveaway. It is still at the 500 subscriber mark.
We still have that.
We still have it. Still collecting dust. We keep mentioning him. We want to keep people
Sad.
in the wow, they still have it before we build it.
Get him out of here. He's sad.
Yeah, he's ready. He wants to go home with somebody.
Yep.
So, but until next time, guys, until our next video, which I think you're gonna make another one because he likes making videos. He forces us. We're doing this.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
We can't leave until we make another video. So, thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate all the support. Till next time. What are you doing?
It's a whole nother ship now. Look, it's the TIE Cruiser.
It actually kind of cool as a Lego Starship.
It does. I'm a mock builder.